and it's nice to be back in my hometown. I've been at a bunch of these hash bashes. I don't remember them, but I know people said I was here.
I won't either.
You know, as you know, that I got busted for selling bongs a few years ago. No, the good news is that it gave me the kind of publicity that now, when I start my bong company up again, it'll be worldwide known. But, you know, I've been, and also, just lately, I was supposed to go to Washington, D.C. to help lobby the people in Washington State, you know, but I got disinvited because of my reputation. Yeah. So, but there again, you know, I don't blame them, you know, because I really have one message for the government of the United States, and that is to decriminalize pot use, decriminalize it. That's all, and reschedule it to Schedule 2, and then get the fuck out of the way. That's all we need. We don't need to be told how to grow it, how to smoke it, how to sell it, who to give it to. Because the greatest thing about the weed is that it is medicine. All pot use is medical use. Even the people that are dabbing until they're unconscious, that is medical use. All pot use is medical. And all medical treatments are different depending on who's taking them. You know, so it's not one size fits all. Everybody in this world is an individual. Everybody has their own individual taste in what they need to heal their body. In my case, I don't need a whole lot of pot, but I need it every day. And I'm an individual, and I've had people, the critics say to me, well, you know, how about the kids? And now, thanks to the cell phone, we have information that tells you that pot, especially kids with cancerous tumors, pot helps them, keeps alive. That's what pot does for them. And so my answer to those, when they say, how about the kids? I tell them, yes, they need it, you know, especially the little babies with epilepsy. You know, I seen on TV with Sandra Gupta where a little baby hugged her mother for the first time. First time because the little baby had been dosed with enough THC to help her, CBDs actually, CBDs to help the little girl eliminate the epilepsy fits that they were suffering. So messages, you know, to the government now, our message is all pot use is medical. And everybody has their own medical problems. Now, I meet a lot of people say to me, I don't need pot. And I tell them, great. That's wonderful.
More for me.
That means more for me. So this protest, it is a protest, but now it's turned into a celebration because we are winning. We are winning the war. And the reason the government is dragging their feet is that now the government's going to have to think about paying us back for the shit that they took off us. All those forfeitures, those drug forfeitures, once we get it legal, the forfeitures become illegal. And they owe us money, just like the IRS. If you don't pay your taxes, they'll put you in jail. Well, now, the government, if the government don't start paying us back for the money and the property they took off us, then we got lawyers that we'll be able to hire, because when pot gets legal, which it is legal in a lot of states, the money is coming in. And us guys that were in the beginning of the pot movement, now we're going to be the ones that will be able to put our money offshore and to buy yachts. Yes, and to pay for lawyers, because that's where we need to do what we need to do. We need to get the legal profession on our side, and we're getting it on our side. Believe me, more people. I've met DEA agents in Washington State that are now growers. They know what's happening, and right across America. And if it happens in America, you know it's going to happen across the world, because there are still places in the world where you can get the death sentence for selling marijuana. There are a lot of places over there, and what happens in those places, what they're really doing is they're holding people hostage for some bullshit law that the United States started. The DEA, by the way, and then there's one more thing I want to say. I want everybody to know that the wages of sin is death. Not necessarily physical death, but death of reputation. And I want to point out there was the President of the United States, the most disgraced president that we've ever had, the one that started the DEA, Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon was the one, he commissioned a study on marijuana, and when the commission came back and said that it should be legal, that it should not be, people should not be persecuted for marijuana use, he squashed that investigation and started the DEA, and now we're finding out the DEA is probably the biggest criminal gang in the world. They are the ones that have access to the cocaine cartels in Colombia. The DEA are the ones that they can fly drugs into America without being searched by anybody. And they've been doing it for years and years and years. And so now the DEA is about to be eliminated. Yes. And the way they're going to be eliminated is that they won't need the budget, because there will be no more war on drugs. And so what we're having here today is a celebration of the freedom of the most miraculous, the greatest plant known to man. And so I'd like to wrap it up by saying I got to go smoke me one right now, and then I'm going to... Thank you.